Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here with me for this video. So in today's video, we're going to be doing our weekly tarot card reading for the week of January 11th through 17th, 2026 for all the fire signs. So that would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So let's see what's going on for all you fire signs out there. And as always, take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't, because it might resonate with you, like the whole thing might, or maybe just parts of it. But there'll be a lot of people watching with different situations. So just take what resonates. And if it doesn't, then leave it behind. And also, please hit that like button so that you will get future videos. Well, hit that like button so this will go out to other people that need to see it, but also hit the subscribe button, is what I was trying to say. So you'll get future videos I put out. Sometimes my brain goes ahead of my mouth. So I do try to do regular, readings, and then occasionally, as spirit dictates, I'll do special readings as well. That way you'll get them all if you're a subscriber. And I want to thank all my existing and new subscribers for joining the channel and helping it grow. I appreciate you all. So let's see what's going on for all you fire signs for this upcoming week, coming into the middle of January. So what is the energy for fire signs for the week of January 11th through 17th, 2026? I'm feeling like things are a little chaotic for you right now. Fire signs, I'm hearing the word chaotic. Oh, also, I want to let everyone know that the monthly reads will be coming out here pretty soon, the next couple days, next week, for the mid-month energy check-in readings. All right, so we've got the Seven of Wands, the Three of Wands, Strength. Okay, Nine of Swords, the full card, Wheel of Fortune. I'm just laughing because the full card where it came out in the read right here in the spread is exactly the same place it came out. I just finished the Earth signs, and that's exactly where it came out, same place. I was like, ooh, that's interesting. So yes, I definitely remember I said things are chaotic for you right now, fire signs. Well, they are. And these cards are backing up what I heard. So coming into the week of the 11th of January, you're definitely in a place where you're needing some strength. And, I feel like you're going through kind of, like I said, a chaotic, hard time right now. So you've been trying to pull from your inner strength. And I feel like the divine in your galactic team, or they're kind of helping you with that, to pull in from your strength, but you've been trying to like be strong through this process, so you've been pulling from a lot of strength. And it's time. I'm hearing it's time for you to get what you deserve, is what I'm hearing, and I see that coming up in the rest of the cards. But it's time to get what you deserve. So it's like you've been doing well, you've been working hard, you've been trying to be strong through this whole process. And like now that cycle's coming to an end, and it's time for you to be I want to say be rewarded, but that's kind of what I'm hearing. It's like, it's time for you to get rewarded for your efforts and have blessings come in, because it's like that cycle's ending and you've had to be strong through it, and it hasn't been easy for you. It has been chaotic and crazy for you. And that's in the past situation. So this is something you've been enduring for a while, definitely through 25, but I feel like it's even before that. Like maybe it's the last couple years you've been having to deal with something that's been very, very hard to deal with. And you've been really having to pull on that inner strength. But your spirit time is okay. I'm seeing someone laying in bed, and it's like they're sleeping, but around their bed, it's like their spirit teams around them. And it's like they're putting their hands It's like I see multiple high dimensional beings around the bed, and they're putting their hands, and they're glowing. They're like bright white light, and they're putting their hands over the person that's laying in the bed, and it's like they're helping with their energy to give strength to you to get through this, to help you be stronger. To help, and you're not, it's like you're not consciously aware they're doing that, but it's like it's there. I can see the energy coming from their hands. It's like a golden white light coming down from their hands onto the person laying on the bed. So it's like they're with you, and they have been with you. I'm hearing they've been with you this whole time. But you haven't, you're not consciously aware, but it's like time for you to get rewarded for what you went through, for the heart, hold on, for all the trouble you went through all the pain, through all the hardship that you went through. It's like now it's time for you to be rewarded. And I'm hearing the cycle's coming to an end. So that's a lot that came just with this for the past energy, but it is in the past. And I feel like it's been going on for a few years, not just in 25, but it's been like a couple years for you, um, fire signs. But in the current energy, remember I was talking about chaotic? I heard that word chaotic when I was shuffling. So it's kind of like that's what's going on here. You see how defensive he is? He's got his little wand and he's across his chest. That's a very defensive stance, and he's got wands pointing at him down here. So he's you're feeling like you have to stand up for yourself and be in, and defend yourself against others. So you're in this defensive, like, I want to say aggressive, but you're, protective mode, right, for yourself. And that's probably where the strength's coming in. But you're getting ready to take a new journey, because remember they said that cycle's ending. You're getting ready to move forward out of this. And you've made a decision to move forward out of it. You've made all your decisions. You're ready to rock and roll out of it. And you're like taking a step forward, you're getting ready to start. Now you're getting ready to start the journey. You haven't started it yet, but you're getting ready to start it. So it could be like you're getting plans in place to start. You're like, say you're moving to a new house. Maybe you're, planning on making the move, or you found a place you want to move to, or a different city or state even, and you're, making plans to make that happen. But, so you're putting plans in place to take that step to move forward and out of that cycle into a new, start a new journey. But it hasn't quite happened yet. You haven't started the journey yet. But the atmosphere is you're feeling very like worried and concerned, and you have a lot of anxiety right now. Because even though it's like it's coming, this cycle's coming to an end, you're getting ready to start the journey and you're planning, you're still kind of in this defensive energy. So I don't think whatever it is that you had to be strong about in the past, it's like you're not completely out of it. It's like there's still some straggling negative energy that you're dealing with, and you have a lot of anxiety about it. So it could be like family members or friends, or that you're like standing up against or whatever, and it's causing a lot of anxiety and worry and concern for you. So your atmosphere is, that's how you're feeling. Like, see how he's waking up middle of the night and he's got his hands in his heads. It's like, or his face in his hands. It's like you're struggling with anxiety, with being worried, with being concerned. And you are in this very, defensive energy. So I don't know why you're defensive, but I feel like it has something to do with what's been going on over the last couple years. And it's kind of put you in this defensive energy. Like you're in the sense of you're standing up for yourself, like, and that's why you're ready to take this journey, because you're ready to stand up for yourself and move out of that situation or move out of that cycle. And yeah, I'm hearing, yeah, standing up for yourself, doing what's best for you. So this is what I have in the current energy for you, fire signs. So this is all current. That's what's currently happening. But in the near future, and this is interesting. Remember I talked about, they said the cycle's ending and all that I was saying earlier with the strength card? Well, here it is right here. So in the near future, like now you're planning it in the current energy, but it hasn't started yet. Here it's starting. So in the near future, you're taking that leap of faith. You're ready to go off the cliff. You're ready, but in a good way. You've got everything, you're getting all your ducks in a row here, currently making plans, getting ready, preparing for that journey. And here you're taking off. You're starting this new cycle. You got your zero there. Starting this new cycle. And I feel like this current anxiety that you're feeling is going to dissipate. It's going to dissipate, and having to like protect yourself is going to dissipate, because as you get into this new cycle, you're going to get away from that. And so you're not going to have to like be defensive for yourself and stand up for yourself and like feel like you're fighting all these other people. Because that's how I feel like. I feel like, okay, I'm hearing like you feel like the world is against you. Like you're having to fight everybody, like fight against the world. So I'm not sure what that means, but that's what I'm hearing. So you kind of feel like you're up against the world in the current energy, but that's all going to change because this new beginning starting in the near future, and that's going to get you out of that. Plus, I have two great cards here for you for advice. So we've got the Justice and the Wheel of Fortune, or the advice cards from the universe. So right away, it's fated and destined. It's like it may appear this way right now in the current energy, but it's not going to last, because this is fated and destined for this cycle to come to for that cycle to end and this one to start. But also it's kind of like it's expect the unexpected on this is what I'm feeling. It's like it might seem like it's that way, but all of a sudden things are going to shift. So expect the unexpected, and it's like, boom, you start this new journey. I feel like it's going to be a sudden shift, sudden unexpected things are going to kind of flip around for you. And this is a destined, like fated move here for things to, for this new cycle to come into place. But it's going to be really sudden, but you are going to get the justice that I was talking about here with this strength card. It's like you've had to have strength for a couple years. It's been hard. Remember, I was saying it's now time for you to get the rewards of everything that you went through, to get the blessings. So whatever you were going through in the past that you've had to have strength for, it's like justice. It's like the universe is bringing karma in, is what I'm hearing. And that's part of why this new cycle's starting. It's like it's time for you to like get rewarded for everything you've been through. It's like the blessings are now going to start coming in, and it's like you're going to get justice for it, for what happened in the past, for what you had to go through. That justice is coming. And they're telling me to remind you that sometimes justice takes a while. It's kind of like karma always happens, but it doesn't happen on our timeline. It happens on when it's meant to happen timeline. So sometimes it can take a while for justice to show up, and for that karma to come in, but it always is going to come in some way. Even it might take, a couple months, a couple years. So don't get hung up on timing with that. But it's like but justice is going to be served. And part of the justice is this new cycle starting, and then the Wheel of Fortune is telling me that you've got divine guidance. Because remember I said, I saw the person laying in bed with all the high dimensional beings around it. So you've had divine guidance through this. And it's like they've been helping you get out of this and get through this cycle to start a new one. And you just don't know, you might not be consciously aware of it, but they're definitely there helping you. It's like it's fated and destined. And it's all right. Another thing I'm hearing is it's part of your Earth mission. So, we sign up for our missions before we come to Earth for each lifetime. So it could very well be like you were meant to go through this for whatever reason. Maybe it's a contract that you had signed up before you came to Earth, or, it was something you needed to experience, or something you agreed to experience and, lesson you agreed to learn or whatever, but it's like it's part of your life mission. Whatever happened and what's happening now in the near future with you moving forward, it's all like part of your mission is what I'm hearing. So pretty deep reading here, fire signs. So it's pretty deep, but it looks like it, just hang in there because these are some big wig cards here. You got three, well, actually, there's four major arcanas in this read, and this read's not very big. I use a smaller read, so it's not very big, but it's like these are right here. These are three major arcana. So you're dealing with a lot of energy. So just hang in there because I feel like, with the Justice card, Wheel of Fortune, and then you've got, this new beginning coming in, taking a leap of faith, following your intuition. I feel like things are going to really work out for you in a good way, and you are going to be able to leave that old cycle behind. You're going to be able to successfully leave this behind. So things are going to be good. So just hang in there. I mean, I know it's like kind of chaotic in the current energy and a little crazy, but things are going to get better for you, fire signs. So that's what I have for you for the week of the 11th through 17th of January. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.